Hey, what's happening?
Welcome to the first annual bi-weekly quarterly tournament.
Yes, that's what he said. That being TK. How you doing, TK?
I'm good. It's good to be here. I'm very excited.
Yeah. You're looking fresh.
Oh, thank
From
you.
what I can
Yeah,
see.
I've just had my hair done.
It looks good. It's a good look on you.
Thank you.
Much improved from the last time I seen you. So.
Cheeky.
So this is a little mini tournament that we're putting on from the Tea Coffee Beer Society. We got a whole fiver up for grabs.
Woo!
And we're excited to see who takes it, I guess.
Yeah.
As it is the Tea Coffee Beer Society, you know, we're expecting people to spend this fiver on one of said drinks, but it's not necessary. You know, if you're underage, don't do that.
Milkshakes are acceptable.
An acceptable alternative for tea.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into our first match here with Chish and Fips and FearghalK. You know anything about either of these players?
Chish and Fips is, he's got the heart, he's got the soul. He doesn't have as much R's in the game, but I think those facts balance out.
Yeah, well, we'll see if they balance out against FearghalK, who has already informed me he's going to be coming in with a quick chat toxicity, you know, getting in the head of the players.
It's a strong tactic.
But
definitely,
we'll see
in your favor.
Yeah, we'll see if Chish and Fips can keep that back and maybe even reverse it, see if he can get in Ferg's head.
This will be intriguing.
So let's get the match set up and see how things go. I hope this is the correct lobby anyway. But
me too. Yes, I'm trying.
Oh. Nope, that's wrong. Wrong player.
That's wrong.
Let's do that all over again. Yep. There we go.
Bear with us, folks. Minor technical difficulties to be expected.
Huge tournament we're running, so you know, obviously these problems we're gonna run into them. But let's jump over and wait for the opponents to join. Ferg already in the chat with the forfeits. But just waiting on him to join. TK, you in too?
Yeah, just loading it in.
Sweet. Right, let's get into it.
Exciting.
First match, Chish and Fips and FearghalK. FearghalK rocking the Irish flag. Oh, and there's the official game freeze, so you're gonna have to take over for a minute. Oh, we're back.
All right. So.
All
right. And we're going.
A slow start, but we're in it already. FearghalK first on the ball, first attack, gets it past Chish and Fips, who dives past, and that's an early lead for Ferg, who's arguably the underdog in the game.
Yeah. Chish and Fips went for that early challenge, but just timed improperly.
But I'm loving Chish and Fips' car. You know, that's really bringing out the good spirit of the player. So
yeah,
good save from Ferg to start that off. Takes it by the boost. Waits for Chish and Fips to rush in. Chish and Fips does get a good touch on it though. Takes it off the hood. In full reverse mode right now, but Ferg gets it off to the corner. Ferg misses the ball. Misses the ball again. Good chance for Fips to come in, but no. Good challenge. Oh, but it rolls past the net. Just about. Ferg on the ball once again. Passes it off to Chish though. Unfortunately, not a twos match.
Unfortunately.
Ferg, good chance here, but Chish and Fips back quickly with the flip. And now he's going to be the one with the ball. Takes it around Ferg. Waits for Ferg possibly to own goal there, but Ferg, you know, Gets out of the way in time. Chish and Fips taking it back to his own net. Buying himself some time. Into the corner. Lets it roll off the wall. Now, good setup. Ferg comes rushing in though. But a good 50 from Chish. But he can't quite get the open net. Now, Ferg. Back to Chish. Back to Ferg.
This is some good aggression we're seeing.
It is. What do you think of them so far? 2 minutes in.
I think, yeah, so they're both very reluctant to give up any space to their opponent, which is good. Aggression's good. Unable to find any finishes in this recent play.
It is true, but the own goal coming out from Ferg, tying it up with Chish. You hate to see
unfortunate.
But you like to see it.
You do. Whoa.
A good jump there from Chish to get out of the way.
Yeah. We're tied up.
Good kickoff for Chish. But he leaves the ball. Ferg can potentially get this back. And he does. Takes it over Chish. Dives past the ball. Oh, but a good bump to recover there. Keeps it even. Ferg takes it right over the top of Chish. But a good clear.
Strong.
On the wall. Chish comes off as well. And Ferg jumps past. Can he finish it? Oh, not quite. Off to the side, and Ferg's going to get this ball.
Oh,
and it takes it over the top. Chish not quite getting high enough, and that's just going to roll right in.
That's unfortunate. This little touch. Barely over Chish and Fips. That's got to be a heartbreak.
Oh, the quick chat coming in as well.
Oh, can Chish and Fips stand against that? Keep a level head.
Takes it back to his own side. Plays for time here, just to get it under control. Good speed coming in. Ferg challenges early. Ferg now with the ball. Gets it over Chish once again, but can't quite get an angle on it. Passes it off to Chish, who gets it back to the mid. Chish now with the ball. Good setup. Can he get it past? He does, and it's going to roll right past Ferg's eyes, and oh, that's going to hurt.
Beautiful redirect.
That was beautiful, so it was.
100% IQ.
100% IQ. Play in the works. We've tied up with 1 minute and 46 seconds. Good kickoff for Ferg. Is he going to go for the ball? No, he's hesitating there. Couldn't quite make up his mind between the ball and the boost. Flips to get the boost now. Chish under the ball. Taking his time. Sees Ferg off in the distance. Good 50. Ferg rushing back. Gets it off his backboard. Plays for some time. Chish does the same thing. Now, Ferg on the ball. Passes it off to Chish and takes probably the rightfully defensive move to go backwards there because he knew he was giving that ball up. But he's got it once again. Gets the boost and the ball. Chish and Fips diving in early. Not quite there though. Chish and Fips backwards, gets the ball away. Ferg watches the ball roll up but aims for the boost. Fake challenge from Chish. Nice pinch to clear it off. With 46 seconds left, what are you thinking? Oh! I'm thinking Chish wants this game for himself.
I'm thinking the same thing. We've seen a lot of good defense from both players here. This is a low-scoring match compared to some ones games. So, you know, the players are being aggressive, but they know when to back off. So, it's close.
Keeping it close. Can Ferg use his toxicity to get back at all? What do you think?
He might be too distracted.
He might be
trying to.
Oh! And as we say it, Chish gets a beautiful little finish.
Damn.
Puts it right over the top of Ferg, and Ferg can't do anything but watch it.
And he says, "No problem."
He's confident. He knows he can get this back. 30 seconds left, you know. 30 seconds
Anything
and a
could
2-goal
happen.
lead. Yeah, in a ones game, that's not too safe.
Yeah.
But a good kickoff from Chish.
So if he plays this wisely, he'll just count down the seconds. Goes for another shot.
Massive 50 coming in. racing back to his own half, and Ferg's just going to dive past the ball.
Oh.
Unfortunate aerial, and Chish and Fips with a lovely finish. Puts this game potentially out of reach here.
Yeah. I've seen 3 kickoff goals back-to-back before, but it is rare.
Definitely is. But we've got Taxi Topper Ferg here. He might be able to do it, especially if Chish and Fips doesn't go for the kickoff. Fake kickoff. That's the ball.
It's a wise decision.
It was. It burned down the clock a bit more. Oh, right under Ferg, and this is going to be game.
Yeah.
Chish and Fips just playing with the ball and forcing the own goal.
Oh!
The last.
Wow.
Unfortunate here for Ferg. But
that
good
goal,
aggression from Chish, I have to say, for the first game here.
And that goal might not change the outcome of this match, but it could have effect on the coming matches with the mentality of the players being affected.
Chish just giving up the last second goal for no particular reason, I suppose. Tries to get the pre-jump save, not quite there for it.
Well, that was a strong game one. Chish and Fips definitely with a good mentality going into the next one. Hopefully FearghalK hasn't become himself tilted, despite being the one with the toxic chat.
We'll see.
But yeah, overall, strong defense, especially in the first half of the game. Players were aggressive at times, but smart to know when to back off.
They were, and Chish and Fips, you know, he kind of felt out Ferg at the start of this game here. It wasn't too aggressive to start with, but in the end kind of took that back and capitalized on some mistakes coming out from Ferg.
Exactly.
So we watched the car roll off the ceiling.
It's beautiful.
Acrobatics coming in just for show. Let's wait for the players to get set up for game number 2. I think a bit of confusion over what's going on. Here we go.
Here we go. So this being a best of 3, Chish and Fips could close out FearghalK from the rest of his chance at first or second place at least. There will be a runners-up final.
Oh, a beautiful flick coming out from Chish. Gets it right over Ferg. And there's not much he could have done about that.
Very confident beginning.
Gets it off the tail of his car for that extra power. The Venom, maybe one of the better choices for it. I don't know which hitbox it uses. Oh, a nice save coming out from Ferg, trying to use Chish and Fips strat from the last game, and he does take it under control.
This is good. Oh, what can he do with it?
It was a good lineup from Ferg. He kept wide so we could watch Chish and Fips that entire play.
Very smart.
Both of them diving for the ball, just trying to get any advantage they can. Ferg off the backboard. Can he finish it? Chish and Fips gets it off to the side once again. Takes it down the line. Ferg rushing back home. Good 50. Keeps it out of the net. Keeps it safely in the corner as well. And a minute in. Ferg takes it up the wall. Can he finish it? Pops it high, but Chish and Fips able to get back. Ferg aiming for the stars, trying to get back.
That was a good opportunity for him to equalize. Unfortunately, he couldn't get it on target. Chish and Fips with the mind games, that was mental.
That is what you like to see in a ones game. Just completely faking out Ferg, slowing the ball down and watching him fly past it.
That was a beautiful play. Chish and Fips now with a bit of a lead, but plenty of time on the clock.
Ferg can definitely come back from this. Especially
Ooh,
with
and
kickoffs like that. Gonna slide
very
that one
favorable.
home. And we've only got one goal between it now.
Yeah.
Good slow kickoff. The quick chat coming in once again. Trying to get in Chish's mind, but Chish is playing well. I don't think it's affecting him too much so far.
Yeah.
Might do if he keeps conceding goals, but we're yet to see that, so Ferg lines up another shot. Weak touch though, kind of passes it off to Chish.
It's in a dangerous
Both of them
spot
run
now.
past. Nice setup from Chish, but it's just wide. Spins
Good
around for
attempts.
another setup. Sees Ferg in the distance and gets it past him with another beautiful flick.
Yes, these small redirects on a shot can really mess with the defender's perception of where the ball's going to go.
Exactly.
Perfectly timed.
Nice small touch to get that set up as well. Kept it close, kept it away from Ferg, so he could follow that up. Now, even kickoff. Chish, first to the boost. Ferg running back for it.
He's taking it slow.
He is, and going for the flick once again, but Ferg managed to get in the way. Kind of slid off the side of Chish's car more than a proper flick though, so it didn't exactly have the power he was looking for. Lines it up
Yeah.
once again. The ball cam dribble is an interesting strategy.
It is.
But Chish, good catch. Ferg, strong challenge in front of his net. And Ferg comes rushing in behind Chish, and that's going to bounce off the backboard. Ferg tries to get in position. Chish and flips past him.
That's an
But
apt nickname.
Gets it back though. Ferg takes up the backboard. Chish and Fips lines it up. Ferg rushes in and catches Chish off guard. And is going to roll this one in.
goal.
Oh! Doesn't quite
no.
get it.
You don't want to be missing those.
No, you do not, but you know the old saying, the open net's the hardest in the game to score, so...
Oh, I can attest to that. Oh.
And a nice little just carry into the net as Ferg comes flying past.
Yeah.
Good control coming out from Chish so far.
He's definitely more of the slower, more precise playstyle, where I think Ferg has the brute force being his strength.
I would agree with this. Chish looks more like the ones player than Ferg does. Ferg seems more suited to the twos, threes sort of scene, I would imagine. But back in net. Chish catches it on his car, tries for the pop, but Ferg is there. Ferg, now with a chance of his own, tries for the wall shot, but kind of flies past the ball there. Chish lines up another shot. He might just let this roll in. Flicks it in, just to make sure he gets it before Ferg gets back.
So that was an interesting play. When Ferg had it on the wall there, Chish was going for boost, so it would have been very dangerous if Ferg happened to get a touch. Fortunately, he missed, and Chish just had the whole pitch to play with there.
For sure. Kickoff number 7, I believe. Ferg takes this under control, but with little boost, there's not too much he can do here. He might try and fake it out. Does get a pass, but it's up the backboard. Oh, this might just roll in. Oh, good save from Chish to get behind that. But an even better flick coming out from Ferg right over the top.
Wow.
Now, if Ferg can keep doing stuff like this, things are looking dangerous.
Yeah. Minute and 10 seconds. 3 goals to make up.
Not impossible by any means. Strong kickoff. Chish and Fips races back. Ferg also races back. Plays for the pass off the wall. And gets it under Chish and Fips, and it's a 2-goal game with a minute left.
That's beautiful. Chish had pre-jumped, expecting a higher shot. Ferg kept it low.
Gets it right under him. Chish probably not feeling the best after that one.
No. Perhaps it just took Ferg a little longer to get a read on Chish than for Chish to get a read on Ferg, but now He's mixing up his playstyle and keeping Chish on their toes.
Definitely using the wall to his advantage a lot. Chish with control here. Sees Ferg coming in, gets the flick over him, and Ferg's just gonna launch that into his backboard. Almost the forced own goal, but a lovely pop over the top, and Ferg's gonna get this one in yet
Okay.
again. We see this quite often here, you know, Chish not getting up high enough to stop these touches from Ferg.
Yeah. After that flick and the backboard touch, Chish went for boost, and that meant that he lost possession there.
And it's a 1-goal game. This is dangerous now for Chish. He does have the game advantage though, so even if he gives this up, you know, there is the chance for the game 3 comeback, but with 14 seconds left, this might be Ferg's last attempt. And with 0 boost, still possible.
Boost.
Ferg watches it roll up the wall. What can he do with it? Nice little
touch.
pass. Oh, but a lovely save coming out from Chish, and that's gonna be game.
And
Beautiful play coming out from the both of them.
Chish in the finals. Ferg still has a chance for 3rd place in the runners-up finals.
Beautiful. So,
Well played game.
any words on that?
I think, yeah, after that first half of the first game, Chish just had a very good read on Ferg and was able to mix up his stuff enough to keep Ferg gassing, and had a strong defense as well. So
For sure. I think Ferg had a decent showing in the latter half of that game. He was able to get it over the top, but just not enough time to really come back. If it was a best of 5, maybe, but best of 3, you don't have as much time to get used to your opponent.
that's true. A good showing from both players.
Great showing from both. Now, we've got for our next match, Fonzknight Shamilam playing against Kong, and we'll be back in just a bit while we get this set up. And we're back. Just had to do a little behind-the-scenes cleanup on some spreadsheets and such. How we feeling for this next game coming up? You got
I'm very
Fonzknight,
excited.
Shamilam, and Kong.
Yeah, I'm very excited. So Fonzknight, I've played quite a bit with him, so I'm more familiar with his playstyle. Kong, I've never seen play, so could be an interesting game.
Definitely will be. Fonzknight, he's had the experience with higher ranked players. However, he is the lower ranked player out of the two of these, so we'll see what happens in this matchup.
Intriguing.
As we get the game server set up here. Any words? Words are words.
Words are in fact words.
Pull out the dictionary, get some good words for us here. Alright, let me get the deets for myself here, and we can jump right in. I'd love another monitor.
Yeah.
Make this so much quicker. So I don't have to keep switching between them. So professional, though.
Oh yeah. This is what professionality looks like, folks. You may not like it. But that's it. That's it. You might not like it.
That's all. You might not like it. Deal with it.
Yeah. Sorry, I guess.
Alright. Game number 2. Coming in. Fonzknight Shamilam versus Kong.
Hey.
Both in the lobby. How are you feeling about this match in comparison?
I think we might have a slightly higher MMR match. Oh, once again, we've got a bit of a strange start. Fon's taking it there.
Yeah, unlike Chish, he's gonna go straight and just take that for himself. He's one who wants this fiber.
He does.
Although he kind of waited there for Kong to approach him, so, you know, he did show a bit of respect. Kong with the beautiful looking car here. I'm not sure exactly what car it is, though.
Styling. Again, Kong with the... not going directly for the kickoff.
An interesting style of play here, but it did work out there. However, it did mean that Fonz had the ball and the boost to finish. And Kong's gonna fly right over. Fonz is gonna take that right off.
Fire shot.
And it's gonna slide right into the net there.
Very nice.
An unfortunate miss from Kong there. Any mistake in ones is gonna be able to be capitalized on, so you want to really minimize that.
Yeah.
But 30 seconds in, Fonz actually this time going for the slow approach.
It wins him the possession. My pre-game words were gonna be, oh, there's another goal.
Oh, this is
mind.
not a good start here for Kong.
Yeah. My pre-game words were gonna be that Fonz is a strong player, but can sometimes rush in for touches. But it looks like it's the opposite right now. He's hitting his touches, and he's hitting them on target.
He's
Kong
got a good showing, and with Kong flipping over the ball like that, it's gonna be could be a little one-sided this game, but he does get it off to the side here. Fonz displaying some pretty good flicks and such. We won't talk about that one as much though, as that one rolls off to the side, back into Kong's possession, but Fonzknight is just taking all the boost on the field, keeping Kong at 0. And Fonz is just gonna roll that one in.
away. Well, this is a strong lead. 1 minute into the game, we've got 4-goal differential. It's going to be tough for Kong, mechanically and perhaps mentally, to get back into this game.
Exactly. With only a minute in, going 4 goals down, that's going to hurt you more mentally than it is anything else. But I have faith. I think Kong can definitely come back here. Kong now with possession, opts to go not grab the boost straight off, and that's going to let Fonz rush in and grab it on him. Both of them taking it to the wall. Fonz slow playing this for control. Dribble gets started. sees Kong in the distance, but flicks it into Kong, and Kong's going to take that off him. Good catch from Fonz though, but an even better little bump from Kong to keep it off him.
That just span Fonz around, stopped his play dead in its tracks.
A lovely little fake there. Keeps this moving forward, but oh, a dangerous touch out, but an even better demo there. Just any pressure that Fonz was thinking of building there, out the window. Now, Kong opting for the 50, loses it though, gets the boost. Runs back as Fonz has fallen from the sky. He almost gets that touch actually, that was... He had the time to play for it, and he almost made something beautiful happen.
So in this second minute of play, we've seen Kong sort of become a bit more comfortable in what's going on.
For sure, just hitting off the crossbar there. Good touch there to keep Fonz from running away with that.
And another one, yeah. Kong reluctant to give up any sort of possession now, but now that he knows what Fonz is capable of, oh, exactly.
Might not be, still might be guessing what he's capable of after stuff like this. You know, Fonz displaying a fairly comfortable attitude in the air as well.
Yeah, that was a fast touch.
But with half the game left, 5 goals. Might be 6. Can Fonz slide this in? No, Kong's going to get it off to the side. But Fonz is going to again swipe the boost. He's playing very much a starvation game here more than anything. And that as well might be getting to Kong's mentality as well as mechanically, because not much he can do without it. But good strong touch from Kong to put this over to the side. Fonz now going to have to try and clear this off. Kong way in the back though. Fonz is going to launch that high. Kong rushing back. Fonz with an early touch over the top, and he's going to be able to slide. No, he's not! Oh, and the miss is coming out. The open net once again playing havoc for these players. Perhaps the pressure of being on stream.
Perhaps.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe.
And that touch isn't great from Fonz. Gives Kong the pressure here. But it's over to the side. Fonz, a little bit of a whiff there, but manages to pinch it off to the side using Kong. Kong rushing back. Fonz, does get a second touch, but it's off his wheels, kind of killing any momentum. But Fonz running around the ball and sliding that one in too.
Very scrappy here, but fortunate touch goes in the favor of Fonz.
I see I forgot to get rid of the the game wins from the last series, so Fonz was not up 2 good games here. Ooh. Both players trying to fake each other out there. Kong uses the wall to pass off of, but Fonz saw it coming. Both of them racing back, and now Kong's the one grabbing all the boost, keeping Fonz at 0. But Fonz, he kept it stored up. Kong plays it to the side. Now he's on 0 once again. I would say that one thing that might be letting Kong down here, especially with the starvation coming out from Fonz, is his boost management is a little sloppy.
Yeah, it's not all about getting the boost, it's how you use it.
For sure. Both players look a little dependent on the big boost as well, so...
It pays dividends to learn the locations of those smaller pads and to path over them during pretty much any play that you make.
Fonz with the fake out, just gonna slide that one in once again.
Beautiful mind games right there.
Just gonna run circles around.
Well, Kong yet to score. 20 seconds left.
Kong, good kickoff though, but it's gonna be tough to come back from 7 down.
He gets one though.
Yeah, he might be able to do it. Let's see. 6 more kickoff goals, 1 every 2 seconds, you know.
Yeah.
If Fonz just gives up here, you know, that might work out.
Might do.
Hey Durs, unfortunately signups ended yesterday, but we will be running more in the future probably, so keep an eye out for them. I will link the signups, or the Discord even, after all this, so anyone who wants to join anymore can do so. Fon's gonna run the clock down though. Game 1 going to Fonz, a decisive victory.
Incredibly decisive. The fated 7-1 scoreline. Gonna be tough for Kong mentally to adjust to this. Hopefully he's had enough time to get a read on Fonz. He had one goal late in the match, so perhaps that's a sign that he's become a little bit more comfortable throughout this game. But Fonz, very strong showing. It will be tough to beat that.
Fonz potentially having a bit longer of a warm-up as well.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. Game 2. Kong does have the chance to turn things around, but if Fonz has as good of a victory in the second one, it's going to be... I mean, that's game over. Best of 3.
Indeed.
But game number 2.
Here we go.
Fonzknight and Kong. Both of them also, I've noticed, rocking the flatter cars. Kong actually, he had a car change here.
Oh, that's interesting.
Perhaps a mentality thing coming out for him. Maybe he also plays better in the Octane. We're about to see, I suppose. I will say, beautiful car designs, so...
Mm-hmm. Still looking stylish. It can definitely be a strong choice for your mentality to change your car. You can definitely sort of reset the way you feel about it, the way that you touch, and just how you approach different situations.
For sure. Fonz unfortunately sliding that one into the crossbar on the open net. Having a bit more time than I thought he had. He think he had? He thunk he
Yes.
had?
Thunk. That's definitely the correct word.
Fonz gonna slip that one in. Kong not realizing he was as close as he was, and opts for the boost.
Yeah,
Fonz gonna
Fonzknight
capitalize on that.
playing a close game, and Kong not quite respecting that just yet.
One thing we can say about Fonz is he's taken every chance he can get.
Yeah.
Plays this one to the wall. Takes it off the wall, probably best for a one's game to do so, and a
What a
beautiful flick into the top corner.
Mm.
Not much Kong can do about that
Yeah.
when he's backed up into his own net.
Fonzknight still looking like the stronger mechanical player here, despite having a lower rank. And again, strange kickoff. Oh, almost the bump, but it looks like it's turned completely around.
And that's a good goal for Kong. You know, that's gonna really mess with Fonz's mentality to give up that goal there. Just gonna slide that one in over the top of Fonz. Good dodge of the potential demo coming in.
Indeed.
And the Octane winning that kickoff pretty decisively. He's got a chance here. Misses
Interesting
the flip,
roll.
though. Fonz takes this under control again. Kong heading back. Fonz struggling to get this one under control, and Kong just waits for the ball to come to him. Nice little touch in the air. But a good save coming out from Fonz.
Defense, yes.
Tried to catch it, but kind of just jumped past him a little bit there.
Kong giving away a lot of space.
He is.
for these
He's
touches.
running to the back post quite often on these plays. But we've got Kong potentially with control if he can get back to it here. Fonz keeps him panicking though.
See, in that situation, Kong would have let Fonz just recover there, but in that one, that Fonz just rushed in, didn't give Kong time to recover or reposition, get control of the ball. That faster playstyle has definitely been favourable over
For
these last
sure.
couple of matches, but now it's tied up.
Kong using his tactic of just avoiding the demo and gonna slide that one in. Just barely getting in off the post. Fawns with the friendly bump. But it's tied up now with half the game left, so it is anyone's game here. And if Fawns keeps diving in for those demos, you know, Kong definitely has a good opportunity to hear. Good save from Kong getting back to that in time. Keeps it under control. Good hit past Fawns out into the open. But might be rushing back home yet again. Possibly had a much better chance at that than he thought he had, than he thunk he had. But he misses this touch here, and Fawns is going to slide that in.
That's an unfortunate goal to give away. Kong had possession, but one missed touch, you'll concede.
And that can be the difference right there. But still over 2 minutes left. It's not the end of the world here for Kong. And we can definitely see him warming up a bit more as he plays, so...
Opportunity.
Gonna get a kickoff goal off this to keep it tied. Strong kickoff win.
Not much to say about that. Fonz had zero chance to get back in time to save that. Fonz winning this one.
Can see them both sort of opting for a slower sort of kickoff just to ensure that they get a good solid touch on the ball. And Fonz is going to be able to slide this one off of Kong and past him. Reads the play well.
Yeah, this game much more back and forth. Players have become more comfortable and better at reading each other, I feel.
Definitely. Some stylish wheels on Kong. I like to see it.
Love to see it.
If it was a beauty competition, there would be no competition. But unfortunately for Kong, there is a bit of competition here as Fonz puts another goal in to ensure a 2-goal lead.
Fonz definitely comfortable with those long shots. Has good accuracy on his shooting.
For sure, and Kong he's given them the space to line them up. You know, there's never really been a time here where Fonz has to rush to take a shot.
Exactly. Hopefully Kong can identify that as the issue and make some adjustments to his playstyle.
Kong, all the space now though. Into the backboard. Good bounce for him. He's able to maintain control here. But rushes the touch. Fonz, he could hear Fonz coming in behind him and just had to make a quick touch, but bad miss from Fonz. But he's going to regain control. Takes it on the wall. Keeping it above Kong, but a good little touch from Kong. Might not be enough though. But it's off the backboard. Fonz couldn't quite find the net in that one. Kong plays it off Fonz, who was kind of struggling to get control there. Both players leaving the ball. But a good strong touch from Kong. That's going to bounce out pretty unfortunately for him though, giving Fonz once again all the pressure, and he's going to slow play this, flick it into the net.
That's a textbook play.
That is perfectly executed as well. Just right over the top.
That's beautiful.
And again, if Kong isn't there a little earlier, you know, that's going to go in every time. Good strong kickoff from here. But Fonz able to get back in time. Oh, this might drop in.
Dangerous.
Fonz able to get it to the side. Kong plays it to safety, but with 30 seconds left, it's looking a little dangerous. Good touch off the wall from Fonz. Keep it out of Kong's grasp.
Good challenge.
Strong touch from Fonz is going to kill a lot of time. And Kong unable to really do anything with that ball, and Fonz is going to slide that in for another 7th goal. An unfortunate sort of touch from Kong there. You know, that played up right into the middle of the net.
So what he's going for, just positioned slightly to the wrong side of the ball.
Fonz, another flick over. He's reading Kong's slow kickoff here. But that's going to be game. We've got Fonzknight taking down Kong.
Well played. Fonzknight looking very confident. Primed to perhaps be the winner of this tournament.
Potentially. He's going to have to take on Chish in the finals, though. But beforehand, we might have a runner-up finals between Kong and FearghalK, if they're up for it. But we'll take a quick break now and get things set up, and we'll be back in a minute. All right, welcome back. So, we've had 2 games so far. We've had a pretty strong showing from both Chish and Fips and Fonzknight Shamilam here, but also from Ferg and Kong. You know, the games, they kept them close in some instances. So we're going to have a game here for 3rd place between Ferg and Kong to see who can take this. How are you looking?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a close game. I think... should we do predictions on who's going to win? Or is that... could that sway the outcome?
I don't know. Who are you thinking?
I think it's going to be fairly close. I'm going to put my money on Ferg, I think.
Ferg?
It might just be because he had a closer game with Chish than Kong had with Fonz.
I think
It's
I'm
all
gonna.
to play for, though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to disagree with you here. I think Kong can take this out, but he's gonna have to play a bit more offensively if he's gonna do so. Ferg is not one to shy away from a challenge.
True, yeah.
And
I
if
think
we,
it'll all come down to who makes less mistakes.
exactly. If we take a look at the bracket real quick, we can see that we've got Chish and Fips in the finals against Fonzknight Shamilam coming up after our match on FearghalK versus Kong.
Mm-hmm.
And both games, although they were, 2 wins to none, I think it was relatively closer than the score shows, especially in the case of Chish and Fips and Ferg.
Yeah, their playstyles, while different, was giving them similar results, and it was a close game.
For sure. But I think it's time to get into this next game. So
Let's do it.
yeah, let's do it. Of course, I have to get the match credentials first of all, because that's just what
You do have to create the lobby before the game can begin.
Just real quick, blah blah blah. All right, lobby being created now, so we can jump on over to the Rocco Lego.
Let's do it.
The Lego of rockets.
That is what they call it.
Just waiting on Kong and FearghalK. FearghalK saying his car looks better in blue, but unfortunately he'll be playing in orange this time.
This is unfortunate. These are the sacrifices that we have to make for the sake of the sport.
Just waiting on Kong.
So Kong is the higher ranked player. Maybe we didn't get to see his full potential in his earlier game.
No, I think Fawn's really showing, the practice he's had against much higher players than himself. He's been playing against the likes of high plats and diamonds for a while. So it might have looked a little more one-sided than it actually, than Kong actually can prove. So
Exactly, yeah. This is going to be an interesting game.
yeah, FearghalK versus Kong. Let's get into it.
Let
us.
Let us.
Let
the players. There we go.
Back in a completely different car actually this time. He's
Once
changing it
again.
up. Back in a flatter car now. Ferg in a beautiful dyno sort of setup.
I like that aesthetic. It's good.
Unable to get it past Ferg. It's going to bounce up, and both players are just going to kind of watch it for a while. Ferg going to catch this off Kong's hit off the wall. Kong's racing back, and once again going the whole way back, which again might cost him. Ferg kind of playing it a bit safe though, recognized he didn't really have too great of a setup there, but Kong, early hit around, watches it roll past, and Ferg, he's going to catch it. Nice little dribble.
Control.
Goes for the hook shot into the corner. Waits to set up the play, but Kong's just going to take that right off him.
For trying to pop it up over the defender, but Kong, seeing that, reacted well.
Put the wrong names on this game again. Yeesh.
Good challenge.
Got Kong versus Kong apparently.
Kong versus Kong? That might not be correct.
There we go.
Okay. Can't be very passive here, going all the way back where could have had an opportunity.
Ferg. Good flick over the top of Kong. I'm switching to player view here, and Ferg's cam is like, it is in space.
Let's have a look at that.
Hard to miss the entire field when you're playing like that. And good shot from Kong, waits for it to bounce off the wall in a good position for him to shoot it. And Ferg just too far back for him to do anything about it. Goes for the demo, but just cuts too far.
That is unfortunate. Very close game we're having so far. 2 minutes in, only 1 goal. Marked difference from our earlier games.
For sure. Kong playing a bit more aggressively this kickoff. 12 boost to his name though. He does grab the boost on Ferg. Grabs it again. So it's going to keep Ferg back. But a good challenge from Ferg. Recognized that there wasn't too much of an angle he had other than that one to shoot. Kong's camera as well, kind of in the ground other than in space. So both of them having very different camera settings here.
It's always interesting to compare camera settings. Some players are just more comfortable with closer cams or further cams.
For sure, good demo there from Kong. Ferg, politely thanking him.
Yeah,
Ferg off the corner.
Unlucky.
Kong couldn't quite catch it. Drives past the ball.
Still working on it.
Ferg rushes in, but Kong, good, strong pop over the top. And slides that one in for his second goal with 2 minutes left.
One could almost believe those couple of misses before that touch were intentional. Drawing in Ferg before getting that cheeky touch just over his car.
Took the bait, so he did. Kong again opting for the slower kickoff. Like, this seems to be a tactic that he's got. And a good little pop over the top once again. Gets a demo on the kickoff, and that's unfortunate for Ferg. Not much he could do after that. Tried to rush back, but didn't get quite the height on him.
Completely removed from the play.
Kong again with the slow approach, and it does not do him well this time. Ferg recognized that he could get her around and puts this one in straight on his first touch.
Kong minded to change his strategy now. Ferg seems to have adapted.
Directly over the top, and that's going to bounce off the crossbar. Can he finish it? Goes up a bit too early, but Kong also panics. Ferg dives past the ball and gives this one to Kong. And Kong slides that in just into the corner.
What a roller coaster of emotions.
When you thunk it couldn't get any tighter.
You thunk.
But it keeps it at a 3-goal game. This one is dangerous for Kong, but Ferg wasn't there to capitalize on it. Kong going back for boost even though he had a full tank there. I'm not sure if he sort of recognized the advantage he had on Ferg there. Ferg rushing back. Gets a good hit. Kong plays it off to the side. Both of them kind of just circling the ball here. No one wants to commit too hard, but a good pass off the wall to Ferg and slides that one in for his second goal.
A little bit of back and forth here along the wing. Both players a little reluctant to maintain possession, rather wanting to just sort of chip it over the other player, and FearghalK was the first to get that favorably and make a goal out of it.
For sure. Good strong kickoff for Ferg. Oh, but a great challenge from Kong, and that's going to roll in, keeping it at a 3-goal game.
FearghalK had a good idea here to try and change the direction of the ball, but Kong, his aggression really paid in his favor there.
It did. Oh, Ferg trying out Kong's strategy now, and Kong's going to just bang that over the top. Recognized what Ferg was doing. He's played this game too much as in that style to fall for it.
Can't play a man at his own tricks.
4-goal game now with a minute left. Strong kickoff from both of them. Sends it to the ceiling. Kong keeps it under control, but Ferg is there to get it. Or is he?
Had no boost to stay in possession.
Good save from Kong.
He's got half a pitch to work with.
Half a pitch, but Ferg is back. Oh, but this is dangerous.
Oh,
That is an unfortunate own goal right there.
you hate to see that.
You hate to see it, but you know, he's having a good time with it, so that's good to see.
This is a family show.
Golly gosh. Ferg, 5 goals down though. Maybe he'll have a better showing in the second game. There's very little he can do in this game, but you know, with a bump like that, he might be able to. Kong gets back in time though. Plays it to the side. Ferg, good position there to get that off the top. Kong booms it into his own
Wow,
net.
no!
That was actually even nicer than Ferg's goal.
That was a beautiful goal. Unfortunately,
An
own goal, but
If you can only do this in the other net,
he's just warming up, you know.
yeah.
Might as well practice on your own goal.
Especially when you've got the lead that Kong does.
It's just an elaborate mind game. I'm never like, yeah, I can own goal all day long and I'll still win.
Good shot off the wall there for Kong, but it just hits the crossbar. Ferg takes this under his control.
He's got boost, he's got
Gets
possession.
it around Kong. Can he finish it? Just get a bit of confidence back for the next game. He's gonna force Kong into the ball, but neither of them can keep it up, and Kong takes game number 1.
Kong takes game number 1 quite decisively, although I feel that FearghalK's mentality hasn't changed. I still feel that he's quite confident. He's not easily shook.
For sure, and you can see it in his chat there. You know, he's just really having a good time.
Having a good time. Having a good time.
But we get ready for game 2. Any changes you want to see made from either of these players?
I feel that they should make an effort to maintain possession whenever they've got space. A lot of times we see these players hitting the ball upfield rather than keeping it close. When keeping it close could afford them more opportunities to shoot on net.
Definitely, they're maybe getting too strong of first touches and kind of just letting it roll away from them, and just a bit too scared to then follow it up.
Little kiss on the boost pad.
Kong to Ferg. Ferg takes this to the wall. Takes it back to his own half. Here's what you're talking about possession. You know, he's keeping it close to him. And
Yes.
baits Kong in. Can he get this up the field now? Strong hit off the wall. He might have this. Oh, but he jumps past, unfortunately. But he gets the demo. He's able to keep this pressure up because of that. And a lovely hit. That is going straight in, and you don't get much better of a shot than that from Ferg.
That was really strong. That entirely sort of surmises what I was talking about. He stayed in possession from his net, more or less, to the enemies. So.
Throw
Or
in
the trash
easy-
talk.
I don't think Kong's been too affected by it so far, though. Especially when Ferg does things like that. You know,
Yeah.
after such a good play from the last one, he just gives this one up, and it's back to an even game.
Trash talk might affect things, but getting scored on definitely will have a stronger effect on the mentality than simple easy.
Kong now in possession. Nice little touch into the side. Ferg
Very
kinda
well
taking-
controlled.
Yeah, definitely. Ferg kind of taking a bit too long to get back to that. Opening up too much of the net there. I do like that both players in that instance, they opted for a safe kickoff. They wanted to get a good, strong touch on it without really giving it up. Not trying anything too fancy there.
No,
Kong
definitely it's the safer play.
Sure. Kong just missing his touch earlier, but Ferg gets it around him, but he can't recover. Kong's going to get this to the side. Takes it to the wall. Booms it down and lets that roll around. Can Ferg get there? No, he can't. And Kong's going to go in over the top.
That's unfortunate. Can oftentimes be difficult to keep your bearings once you've gone up a wall, and Ferg just misjudging the way that was rolling.
Unfortunately. But 3.5 minutes left and only 2 goals in it. There's ample time to do more. So, especially with a kickoff like that. But Ferg missing the ball. And there's the open net curse once again.
Indeed.
Strong challenge from Kong. Takes it under control. Ferg rushing back for boost, and he gets the touch off the wall this time, but it doesn't matter because Kong's there to read it and puts it into the top corner. Lovely play from Kong.
It was Ferg changing tunes, either wholesome, friendly type with the quick message.
Maybe this will get into Kong's head a bit more. Put him under a bit of pressure.
Why is he being nice? What's going on?
What are you doing to me? Takes it under control, but Kong's there right in the top, and what I like to see here is, close one. And a lovely block from Ferg there. What I like to see is Kong is a lot more aggressive than he has been in the previous games. He's taken all his chances here. Ferg just driving past this one. Kong takes it himself once again.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed. A bump from Ferg puts him back into position.
It's helpful, yeah.
Ferg. Good touch over the top of Kong, keeps it away from him, and he's going to have time to respawn here. Kong giving too much space to Ferg and flips right past him. Ferg, if he takes his time, can just slot this in, and that's exactly what he'll do. Puts it 2 goals within reach again. Now, the aggression that we were talking about from Kong, it didn't pay dividends that time, but it's been effective most of the times he's been pulling that off.
It's a fine line to walk. You want to be aggressive, you don't want to overcommit or go for a ball before you have to. You want to keep possession.
Definitely. And
gentle touch like Kong just got is perfect. If he had hit that too hard, it would have bounced off. You wouldn't have been able to shoot afterwards, but a slight little touch like that.
Got the doink, and Ferg did not see that coming. Zooms on past as Kong just puts that in his net. Ferg racing to get back. Kong takes a shot, but it's wide. Ferg has time to control this. Gets the boost, gets the ball. Kong rushes in. And good challenge from him to keep Ferg from getting any pressure. Kong just trying to keep him stuck, trying to keep Ferg stuck in his own half, sorry. And a nice little touch there to slide that into the corner, Kong taking advantage of Ferg's mistouches here.
This all started with Ferg going a little too fast up and around the corner, then missing the ball, and then sort of overcorrecting by playing too slowly. Take enough time to make sure you can get the ball in the first place. But
a bit dangerous from Kong to go for boost there, and Kong's gonna be saved by the crossbar as Ferg just misses his shot. Kong takes it under control though. Ferg rushes past. Good touch from Ferg. Keep Kong busy. Puts it in the air. Could be anyone's ball here. Lovely touch from Kong, and look at that. Oh, and it's gonna go in. Just about drops under the crossbar.
Very strong pressure from Kong here, over and over again.
Just hammering Ferg there. And good aerial play as well. You're an accurate man, says Ferg.
It's not wrong.
Good strong kickoff. Goes to boost steal Kong, but I think Kong just ran to the Ferg's corner. Oh, but he sent his this.
Oh, no.
Ferg got a bit too
Oh,
excited
no.
though at his opportunity there and lets it go right on past, but gets it off to the side. Kong couldn't really optimize that opportunity. He couldn't utilize the opportunity to its fullest extent, and Ferg's gonna get another goal. Kong using all his boost to get back on the wall.
Flight Sim, not the closest analog to Rocket League out there.
Well, there's flying involved in both, so you never know.
You never know.
I'd say,
but you do.
I'd say Flight Sim is more of a similarity than the likes of FIFA.
True. Yeah. Sure.
That's that point over and done with. Kong to the air, and ooh, finds the angle. Ferg couldn't do much about it. Ferg took his time. He didn't really think that Kong was going to be up as fast for that. Ferg asking for the forfeit. Kong, I don't think he's going to buy it. Strong touch here. Gets control. Or does he? Goes over the top, and Ferg...
But this open net, though...
once again, the open net curse just... And again, you know, it's just... It affects everyone no matter what the score, but Kong is going to take that for 3rd place in the tournament. Ferg
plays.
grabbing 4th place, unfortunately, but a good showing from both of them.
Indeed, yeah.
I think Kong definitely warmed up throughout the tournament, and Ferg, he had some brilliant plays in there. You know, he corrected his plays when they started to go wrong. I think he was able to correct them in a good few instances, so good showing from both of them.
Indeed, yeah. Kong definitely with just a touch more consistency, a touch more aggression, carried him through this best of 3.
Definitely. Now, if we take a look at the bracket once again, Ferg and Kong securing their places here in 3rd and 4th place, but the next match we have going will be Chish and Fips and Fonzknight Shamilam.
Very exciting.
So, any predictions before we head off to get this one set up?
My predictions, my money's on Fonz. I feel that his rank isn't fully representative of his skill level. Like you said, he does have that experience playing against higher level players. He has, I believe, more time in the game, so he's just got perhaps an edge. He's got that offensive capability. I feel like that could carry him through.
Yeah, I don't think there's much that can be said to disagree with you there. Chish and Fips, you know, he has a chance, but it's going to be a very tough matchup for him. But we'll take a quick break here, get the match set up, and we'll be right back. Alright, and we're back for the finals of the first ever Tea Coffee Beer Society tournament. How are you
The
feeling?
annual, biannual, bi-weekly, quarterly tournament.
All of the above.
Every single one of them. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. This could be an interesting match.
We'll see. As we said beforehand, Fonzknight looking like the mechanically stronger player, but Chish and Fips definitely with a good chance here. So we'll see how this plays out. It will be a best of 5, so be prepared for the extra match or two, and hopefully we'll get some good ones.
Indeed.
So we'll start up the lobby and wait for the players to join.
Fawn's definitely quite an aggressive player. I think it will pay. It will be very good for Chish and Fips to acknowledge that, maybe up his pace a little bit too, and to be aware of sort of possession and the space available for him when he's got it.
Could not agree more. As both players join up, we get this game underway. Best of 5, Fonzknight Shamilam versus Chish and Fips.
Here we go.
We'll take it. Kickoff number 1 in Fonzknight's favor. And a good challenge there from Chish. You know, keeps it away from his own net, but Fonzknight just playing the ball around Chish, waiting for his opportunity to come. Chish in full reverse. Gets the ball off Fonz after Fonz kind of went away with it. And
my!
Oh my, indeed. That is a lovely bit of control there from Chish and Fips to slide that into the corner around Fonz, who did not expect that at all.
My goodness. That's a beautiful little dribble.
It
Very
was.
well controlled. The boost mid-air after the flip to keep pace with the ball.
And he's
Chish
going
and
to
Fips
have...
might have something up his sleeve here.
He might. Beautiful pink car coming out.
Styling, as always.
Good challenge against Fonz. Gets it over the top of him too. Fonz failing his half flip there. Gives Chish and Fips the attempt. And this fake might actually work in Chish's favor.
Wow.
Missed the ball, but it completely messes up Fonz's ability to read that. And that's going to go right in.
Exactly, yeah. So this is a great counter to Fonz's aggressive play. He's going to be jumping for balls that haven't been hit yet. So fakes like that, super valuable.
Definitely, and a good kickoff win here from Chish. Although Fonz is going to be the one to take this away. Chish plays it into his corner. Doesn't get his boost. Fonzknight grabs that on him. Fonzknight takes it over the top, but Chish and Fips is there to grab it. There's the aggression we seen earlier from Fonz, just getting rid of Chish and Fips. But missing the flip, but it's going to go in anyway. But that all stemmed from the pressure from that demo.
Huge pressure, yeah. Chish and Fips doing pretty well to shut down quite a lot of this aggressive play.
Definitely. Keeping it a 1-goal game. Good kickoff there. But Fonz is going to be the one to take this away. Chish potentially could challenge here, but wisely decides to stay back, and Fonzknight just passes that right to him. Fonz puts it into the backboard. Chish and Fips is there to play it away. Fonz on his nose for a bit. Chish ready to set it up. Tries to get it around Fonz, but didn't quite have the control, and Fonz manages to get a touch on that. And once again, pressuring Chish. Now off the backboard, attempted Doomsy Dish, and he gets it into the corner. There is nothing Chish could do about that.
That was a beautiful play.
You know, these kind of plays are good against much higher ranks, never mind, you know, the gold rank, so...
Yeah.
There's the training coming in against diamonds paying off for Fonz there. You know, knowing how to pull off a shot like that.
Exactly, yeah.
I like this here from Chish. He plays for the ball despite the boost just to give him time to get back, because Fonz was the one first to that boost. flick from Fonz, puts Chish out of the way, and puts that in the net.
Feel that Doomsday Dish goal definitely gave Fonz some much needed confidence.
I don't think it was much needed, but it definitely gave him the confidence.
You know, Chish was shutting him down early game.
Fair.
Like, he might have been feeling the pressure of being in the final.
This is true. This is true. Oh, but he gets it around Chish once again for a two-goal lead.
Two goal.
But still half the game left, and with 6 goals already coming out in the first half, this is looking like a high-scoring game.
Yes, indeed. Chish just needs to keep shutting down those aggressive plays. Drawing out the attack and reversing it. That was a beautiful kickoff.
It was. I think Chish had the opportunity to capitalize on it a bit more. I will say one thing, and Chish's kickoffs seem to be a lot stronger than Fonz's. He just can't seem to get control afterwards. Too strong of a touch there, puts it into the post, and Fonz takes that up and over. Oh, but there's the aggression coming out from Chish, you know, paying back Fonz for his demos earlier. Oh, a good attempted little hook shot from Chish, but Fonz read it well. Now he's the one in control. Dribbles this. Good bit of control, but Chish was there to shut it down. Fonz couldn't get the flick away in time.
That was a beautiful challenge by Chish there. Absolutely required to shut down that play.
We've seen how strong Fonz is with those flicks. Oh, but we've seen how strong Fonz is with those plays as well, as he puts in yet another one.
Strong control over the ball here. Chish expecting an extra touch that Fonz decided not to go for.
Still, Fonz with the ball. Fonz may have the experience playing against tough opponents, but I think Chish definitely comes through and shows his ones practice a little more. You know, he knows how to read plays in most circumstances here. So he's been able to shut down Fonz, especially in plays like that. Keeps it away from Fonz, not quite on net, but here we can see, you know, Fonz's aggression kind of not paying himself too well, but he does get control now. Flicks it high, double jumps though, and that's unfortunate. Flip out of the way. It's going to roll up the side, making it a little awkward for Chish. He's going to pass it to Fonz, but Fonz can't quite get that on target and passes it back to Chish. Good little chip there from Chish to keep that awkward for Fonz. Chish over the top of Fonz.
He's got space.
Gets the ball under control. And this is going to be 5-3. Chish puts in yet another one.
Ooh.
Good play from Chish here. And you know, prediction-wise, we were both pretty confident about Fonz, but Chish is definitely showing us up in that regard. You know, he's had some beautiful plays to get around Fonz.
Definitely so. This is the best of 5, so I feel like Chish might just become more and more comfortable as he plays.
Oh, and a lovely 50 there, but Fonz recovers in time to get that away. Catches it now. And now he's the one with the open net. He slow plays it, opting for the 50 rather than the net, and probably wise. I think Chish would have probably had that pretty handily.
Again, shutting down that aggression.
Oh, Fonz lets that one roll by, but it's onto the post, and he can get this one away. He opts for the aerial play, and a little risky, but Chish gives him the space here, so he's able to recover it once again. But the early challenge off the top, and with 10 seconds left, this is looking like Fonz's game. Game 1, going to the Fonzknight Shamilam.
Well, that was a beautiful game. That was really good. Fonz definitely had that very strong pressure, good aggression offense, but Chish really showing his expertise in one specifically. Mr. Fonz had played against higher level players, and that's been a mix of different game modes, but Chish definitely a ones player.
A one's main for sure.
Yeah.
And we can definitely see that in his play. He knows when to back off in most circumstances, and he knows when to just take it and run with it, so...
Exactly.
Game number 2. Very even kickoff, but Fonz has landed his wheels on the ground first. Takes it to the wall to grab some boost. Flicks that a bit high. Chish kind of diving for the ball, kind of a bit scared of Fonz in this regard. But good patience there. Watches Fonz just go past, but with 0 boost it's going to be tough for him to get back to that, and Fonz is going to get that past. Put that in the open net.
A little scrappy on the wall here after this.
It was potentially a dangerous challenge for someone with 0 boost.
Mm-hmm.
Fonz decisively winning that kickoff, but just should be back in time for this. But ooh, nice
Beautiful
little hook shot from Fonz to put that in the net.
Mm-hmm. Textbook shot there.
Definitely.
With a little bit of a lead in the second game, Fonz definitely still feeling very confident.
Confidence definitely probably still running from that Doomsy dish, so...
Yeah, just riding on that high.
Chish.
Oh, great
Strong
kickoff from Chish.
But he opts for the boost rather than the ball here, potentially giving Fonz the control. Fonz, nice dribble.
Ooh.
Gets it over the top of Chish, who was shadowing pretty well, but just was maybe a bit too close for the play that Fonz was going for here.
Reacted a little too soon as well, perhaps. Went for that flip. It's a tough... Ended up in a tough spot.
Fonz takes this kickoff, goes for the boost. Chish in full reverse mode.
That is his signature move.
We could call him Terry. Oh, the forced own goal. Chish giving out the great passes. Fonz forces him to put that in his own net, and that's not what you want to see if you're a Chish fan here.
The Chish fans, they're up in arms. You could call him Terry. That really got me.
Chish again giving up the ball there, but Fonz not really recognizing that he probably had a bit more control there.
Oh, the reverse strat not quite paying dividends that time.
No, not exactly. The half flip probably necessary there to ensure to get back quicker, but Fonz capitalizing on that push up too far from Chish.
Fonz is developing quite a lead in this game.
He is.
Still early days, plenty of time on the clock. He's looking confident. Another shot, another goal.
Filling with even more confidence. Chish kind of just putting this ball in an awkward place for himself. You know, that is dead center, and just flips the wrong way trying to get to it.
Very close to saving it. That is unfortunate.
It is, but you can sense a bit of panic from Chish in those plays.
Mm-hmm.
Strong kickoff from Fonz. Takes it to the wall. Takes it to the air, actually, this time. Into the corner. Tries to get a second touch, but not quite. Nice clear there from Chish. Puts it awkward for Fonz, who's coming in once again. Not quite getting the touch he wanted, though. Chish under control. Makes Fonz jump for that. Now he's got a free net, and that is a nice play coming out from Chish and Fips.
That was beautiful. Chipped it over Fonz and swooped around him. Fonz left with no options and nothing to do.
Left in the dirt.
Indeed.
Now if Chish can pull out more of that, more of this right here. Oh, he leaves the ball, and that's gonna drop right in. Confident kickoff goal for Chish.
Chish apologizing for being lucky. He is a good sport.
You call it luck, but you know, Fonz could have challenged that much cleaner, and I don't think that would have ended up that way.
No, that's true. Very little luck in Rocket League. But when you say something's lucky, that's a nice way of saying somebody fucked up. You don't want to call them out for it.
Chish in position. Nice clear there. Puts it awkward for Fonz, and he does have an open net here. Puts it on, but it's a bit slow. But Fonz can't get back to it. And Chish, you know, on a roll now.
This comeback. It's happening.
That was a nice shot. It was a lot faster actually than I thought it was. Fonz a lot further back from the net than I thought he was. So that was a much nicer shot actually from Chish than I gave him credit for originally. Now with control once again, what can he do? Tries to chip it past, but it gives Fonz the open net in this instance. He read this well, but he backflips.
Oh!
And Chish gets back in time. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was a bad play from Fonz. Chish getting it around him.
Give away that goal. Was it BM? Or was he making a mistake? Was it Maybelline? Quite a lot of Maybelline we've seen in this game.
Chish, good flick, but it's into the post. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. And look at that. Fonz conceding 4 straight goals in a row, I believe?
Yeah, the comeback. It's happening.
And this comes down to the, you know, the practice that Chish has in ones. You know, he's got a good solid mentality. If he goes down, he doesn't get as frustrated.
Definitely.
You know, he's been in these circumstances a lot of times, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he's been winning a lot more than that, though.
Oh yeah, of course. Ones is a cruel mistress sometimes. So
it is.
Keeping a level head throughout, very important. He's gonna need to keep keeping a level head.
Especially when Fonz is making plays like that. You know, fakes going one way, gets around the ball, pops that into the bottom corner.
Very nice dribble, very good control.
Still 2 minutes though. 2 minutes is a long time to hold someone off in ones. Oh, good position for Chish, but he probably rightfully backs off from that. Now, good control, good catch there. Bumps Fonz out of the way and puts that in the net for another 2-goal difference game. Have to say,
that was clutch. This was a great play here. Getting that tiny little bump.
Extra little speed from that flip there. Chish keeping it calm, keeping it confident. Passes the ball off to Fonz though. Can't quite catch it, and this goes off to Chish once again, who's going to slide that into another open net. You can see the frustration coming out from Fonz in that pre or post goal demo.
Fonz is lining up a shot, but the ball, he just wasn't able to maneuver it around Chish. He completely turned the play around. 1 goal difference now. Very close.
It is. Probably putting a lot of pressure on Fonz's shoulders here. Knowing he had such a big lead and now going down to a 1 goal difference. He's potentially upped the aggression here, and I'm not sure if that's for the better. But he's patient here. Catches the ball, takes it to the wall. Kinda bounces out to Chish though, who misses the ball, and this might be an open net. Yeah, Fonz takes his time to line that up, and it's a 2-goal difference once again.
Chish knows that was a bad miss to make.
With a minute left though, this is a high-scoring game. You know, if we keep getting the rate of goals we've been getting, Chish can easily pull this back. Strong kickoff for him. He's got a chance here, but it bounces a bit too far out for Fonz to get. Chish gonna recover this in time though. And he's got time to line this one up. Fonz running in, but
oh, that was amazing demo.
Amazing demo, an amazing wall shot. Puts that in over the top, and you know, Fonz isn't even back before it's going in, so.
Back to that 1 goal difference, 37 seconds. An amazingly close game.
It is. Wasn't in the first half, but Chish really getting a lot more confident in the later half. And he's got everything to play for.
There it is.
He ties it up over the top of Fonz.
Whew. Oh my goodness.
Tight angle shot. Fawn's probably not recognizing he had the angle in the first place.
That was clutch.
For
30
sure.
seconds.
Anyone's game at this point, as you were saying.
Both players going for boost.
Chish missing it though. Strong touch from Fonz. Oh, the demo coming out from Fonz.
Can he turn it?
But he can't quite put it in. The net kind of rolls past a bit too awkwardly for him. That's unfortunate.
Bumps.
Oh,
Further bumps.
off the post and out though. And a
What
good
a
save from Chish.
Oh my god.
Can he
Did I
put
see
it in?
some overtime?
0-second goal. Overtime.
Oh,
Game
our
2.
first overtime in the tournament.
Close game. Now, both players opting for boost, but Chish has this one to play for. Can't quite get in control, and Fonz takes that off his roof.
For a
Fonz
low dribble, but Fonz
under
read
control.
that.
Oh, but Chish reads that play this time. He wasn't going to fall for that twice. Now, Fonz kind of a bit awkward in car control here, maybe baiting in Chish, but waits a bit too long, and this is Chish's to get, but ooh, doesn't quite catch it.
You see the pace of the game has increased quite dramatically.
Definitely, but both players having much better control. Lovely dribble, and that's, oh, good save from Fonz. Strong touch here. Chish racing back to net. Strong flick from Fonz. Can he finish it? Yes, he can.
Finish. Wow.
17 goals in that game. That was a tight game. All offense, no defense.
That's incredible. Yeah.
But
A lot of
great
aggression
finish.
from both players, yeah.
Chish definitely, you know, countering Fonz's aggression with with more aggression. So beautiful play from both of them. I mean,
It was indeed.
and as Fonz says, sweaty indeed.
Mm-hmm. As the greats say, there ain't no love when it goes OT. But let's progress to the third game of this best of 5, which, if Fonz wins, will secure him victory of the tournament, weighing him a grand prize of 5 points.
Both players readying up quickly. They're wanting to get into it. Now. Strong kickoff for Chish. Can he put it in? Yes, he can. That's an early lead for Chish.
Straight out the bat, 4 seconds. It's not messing around here.
Doesn't take him long, is right. Fonz just no boost to get back to that. But this time Fonz challenges with his own strong kickoff, and it's just going to roll in front of the net. Nice and easy for him, and that's a kickoff goal. To tie it up, keep it very close. This is a tight series.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 2 games that Fonz won, you know, more even than the 2 game difference makes it out to be.
Definitely. Both games very, very close, especially that previous one.
Chish under control. Fonz an early challenge. Catches it and just puts that in the net. Nice play from Fonz. Chish just out of it too long and could not get back.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunate 50-50 there. Went straight up, straight back down to Fonz's car, put it in the net.
Kickoff number 4. Chish's favor.
Both these players quite equal in their skill when it comes to the kickoffs.
Definitely it's going one way then the other. Chish tries to bait in Fonz, takes an early shot, but Fonz is there to save it. Aggression coming out from Chish, but Fonz recovers well. Puts that to the side, but Chish gets that even more to the side, and safely to the corner. Now he's the one in control. Good bit of back and forth here. Ooh, strong 50 from Fonz to keep that out of his net. Now Fonz off the wall, has the open net to shoot for, but he puts it into the post. But Chish Can't quite get it. Fonz, nice catch, and he's going to slide that one past. Chish not quite respecting, I think, how quickly Fonz can catch this and turn it around.
Indeed. Very good control of the ball there.
But a strong kickoff again from Chish. And Chish is definitely impressing me with this kickoff. I would like to see him follow up a bit more often. He tends to, even when he's won the kickoff, go for boost.
Yeah.
In circumstances which might leave him with an open net. But he's got control here. Plays it onto the wall.
He's gonna
Tries
wait.
to catch. And Fonz mucks up on the post, and Chish is gonna... Oh! It's off the post!
Wow.
So close there from Chish, and that is unfortunate. Chish would love to have a goal like that to put it within one goal again. Fonz off the wall. Aerial play, but doesn't quite have control. Chish, all he has to do is put this in.
Yeah.
Risky play coming
Chish
out from
takes
Fonz.
that one. That's quite a departure. Maybe Fonz was just feeling confident, thought that he could get away with that, but anytime in ones, if you go off the wall for an aerial play, you gotta make sure it hits the net. Otherwise, you're leaving your own net wide open.
Chish. Boostless as Fonz takes as the boost. Fonz keeping it close here, but good read from Chish. But he is being boost starved here from Fonz. Fonz just swiping everything. Slow play here. Almost gets it in, but the challenge puts it to the side. Finally gets boost after all that time. Good bump and good demo coming out.
Got space, but no
Chish.
boost. Ah.
Bounces it high. Fonz reads it. Off to the side. Both of them grabbing boost. Getting ready for the next
Chish.
play.
Chish had high boost. Chish needs to start finding these small pads of boost. Give him more opportunities to make plays instead of going for boost.
Nice little pop around Chish there from Fonz, who's gonna put that in the net. And from Chish's perspective, you know, Fonz was kind of hiding behind the ball for most of that play there. So it was tough to see what Fonz was planning. He might have been going for the 50, but unfortunately he was not. Chish. Oh, what a touch from Fonz. Chish just no boost to get back to that, and Fonz is going to put that in off the kickoff. Fake's going for the boost there.
That was well played, yeah. This 50-50 still very evenly matched. That one just barely in favor of Fonz, who completely capitalized on it.
Oh.
No, oh my
off
goodness,
the
that was
post.
so dangerous for Fonz.
It was. Good play from Chish. Puts it in over the top.
Beautiful.
Good pressure from Chish. Keeps Fonz jumping around and just gets this in over the top.
Chish turned around so quickly there. Fonz had no time to get himself aligned with his own net and the ball. Very well played from Chish.
Yeah, good chip as well. Chip and fish.
Chip and fish.
But concedes a kickoff goal afterwards.
Unfortunate. Yeah. Lag. Oh.
To be fair,
there's nothing. Nothing is written into the contract that accounts for lag, so this match will continue.
Strong kickoff from Fonz. Keeps his eye on the ball here, and I like that he didn't go for boost there, but Trish recognized it as well. Now,
that was a fantastic backflip.
Gets control, gets it on his car. Ooh, almost slides it past Fonz, but Fonz just gets the touch to the side. Now he's the one in control, but he flies off the wall. Chish
oh, space for Chish.
in reverse. Fonz gonna get back in time though.
It's slow.
Fonz now with the dribble. Oh, he puts it to the side. Oh, but he slides it in. That was close at the end there. And you could see the panic come in from Chish when Fonz got that on his car.
You've seen it through these past games. When the ball's on top of Fon's car, anything can happen.
Exactly, but I do like it that he challenged early. It's just that Fawn's read him challenging early since he's been doing so for quite a few times there. So Chish going past the ball, but almost worked out in his favor. But Fawn's going to put this one in for an 8-3 lead.
That's quite the lead.
Running away from Chish at the end of this now.
Yeah, Chish knows. His dribble was a bit messy there. That allowed Fonz to score. 5 goals, 1 minute. It's going to be tough.
Slow kickoff coming in from Fonz. Goes back for boost as Chish gets this ball.
As Chish gets this ball. Chish did not get the ball, unfortunately.
Unfortunately not. But he gets it off to the side, so that's good play from him. Just with little time, he needs to do something with it. And he goes for the bump, and it does muck Fonzie up enough to keep him from scoring yet again. But with 30 seconds left, 5 goals is going to be a tough measure to ask for. Fonz just playing for time at this point.
Yeah. Chish hasn't given up.
Nice play off the corner, but Fonz read it. You can see the bounce coming in. Now Fonz, just going to slide it past.
Dribble control can fit.
Chish not quite able to get behind it. And with 7 seconds left, it is all but over now. We're just playing for formality.
That has surely been a good showing from both players. Very close games, despite them going to Fonz.
For sure. Fonz able to capitalize a little more on the mistakes, but the plays that Chish has been scoring, they have been very confident plays.
Indeed.
He knows how to do things anyway. Get things done.
He has played Rocket League before.
For sure. And
well, there it is.
Our winner for the TCBS 1v1 tournament #1, Fonzknight Shamilam. Taking it in 3 games, the sweep.
What a fantastic showing from all our players
For sure.
this evening.
But Fonz managing to grab that fiver out of Chish's hand. And yeah.
But he feels good about that. What do you think that he's going to spend it on?
Beer.
Tea?
It's going to be beer.
It's going to be beer. It's definitely beer. We know Fonz. It's
Yeah.
beer.
But good little banter at the end of this game coming out from Chish and Fonz. Fonz, congratulating.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah. Even from Ferg, who was kind of using the quick chat for the toxicity. He let players know when they did good. So yeah, that was a good showing from all players there.
Really was.
But that is that. Tournament #1.
Thanks everyone for coming in, tuning in, watching this tournament. It's the first of the annual, biannual, weekly, quarterly Tea Coffee Beer Society tournament.
We'll work it out.
We will work it out.
But congrats to Fonz, and congrats for a good showing for all players. But we'll see. Hopefully, all he is in the next tournament.
Yeah.
And thanks everyone for coming around and watching and seeing some good old fashioned Rocket League.
Just like Mama used to make it.
Don't you know it? Right. With that, we're gonna sign off. But that was a great tournament to start us off.
Was indeed.
All right. See you next time.
Peace out, everybody. Bye.
See yous.